Good morning, dear students. How are you all? I hope you all are fit and fine. So, welcome to the literature class. This is session 2 of lesson 14, Spinning Magic. And first session already over. So, the main characters of this lesson are Biju and Papa. Okay, and the theme of this lesson is the life of handloom weavers in the village of our country. Handloom weaving, you all are familiar with that. So, here I have already explained the first or second para. Rest of the explanation will do. So, before that, all of you open your book. Lesson 14, Spinning Magic. Here is a book. Now listen. This lesson, Spinning Magic, is a short story based on the handloom weavers of Jilminda village in Odisha. Okay? This is the story of Jilminda village in Odisha. Now, once again, I am going to read. It was a hot afternoon in the quiet, dusty village of Jilminda near Sambalpur in Odisha. 9-year-old Biju sat under a tree waiting for his father impatiently. He is waiting for his father. He was going with Bappa on a long journey. He is helping his father on his business. Biju's father and grandfather came from a long line of handloom weavers. Handloom, I already told you in the previous class the meaning of handloom. Cloth made from a hand-operated weaving machine. And weavers, people who makes clothes by criss-crossing threads. Okay, those who are weaving, they are called weavers. Biju's father and grandfather came from a long line of handloom weavers who were masters of the art of tying and dyeing the long yarn thread. Tying and dyeing means tying parts of the clothes so it will not be absorb the color of the dye. Making a pattern. Okay? Tying and dyeing. First we have to tie the knot and then you are going to dip in the color. That process is called tying and dyeing. Yarn threads. Yarn means thread which is used for weaving. Here yarn means threads. Before they were woven. But it was hard work it is a very hard work. Unless Biju, along with his mother, sisters and cousins helped with the work, Bappa could never finish weaving the length of the cloth. He needed to sell to earn enough money to take care of the entire family. They were doing the hard work to feed the family. Okay, so to earn enough money to take care of the family. Biju often sat with his mother and sister, winding the brilliantly colored silk yarn onto spools or spinning the fluffy cotton bunches into thread. So he is also helping to his mother, sister for doing this work. Here winding means twisting round and round. Spools means round object around with the thread is twisted. And spinning means the action of making cotton or any other fiber into thread. Okay, so Biju is helping to his mother and sister for this work. Sometimes Biju also helped his father stretch the long length of colored yarn between two poles along the dusty street next to their hut. Okay, he is helping to his father also. Bappa would tie the yarn at uneven intervals according to an ancient pattern. When this yarn was dyed, it looked speckled and smudged. Speckled means Dotted and smudged means blurred, means not clear. Okay? You can see two words are written there. Speckled means dotted and smudged means not clear. So when this yarn was dyed, it looked speckled and smudged with color. Bappa would take the whole length of dyed yarn inside the small tin shade and fix to the loom. Loom means the machine on which the thread is made. Okay, the machine on which the thread is made, that is the loom. Then he would begin weaving. See, before the preparation of the cloth, so many processes are there. So these all are the process they were doing, and then they are making the final cloth and selling to the different trade to feed their family. Okay. So when this work the Bappa is doing, Biju would get quite hypnotized when he is seeing his Bappa to do his work very sincerely. Biju would get hypnotized. Hypnotized means fascinated, means he is very interested to see what the Bappa is doing. Biju would get quite hypnotized as he watched Bappa fling the long bobbin back and forth between the threads. Fling means here throw, and bobbin is a small object which holds thread. You can see in your this one machine, weaving machine, you can see there is a bobbin, round object where the thread is made into cloth. So Biju would get hypnotized as he watched Bappa fling the long bobbin back and would tighten the portion that was already woven with a metal comb and look constantly at the pattern as it emerged on the other side to make sure there were no flaws. Emerged means came out and flaws means mistakes. So without doing the mistake, Biju's Bappa is doing this weaving, and Biju was hypnotized constantly. He was watching to his Bappa, means he is taking interest how he is doing the work. So he is taking the interest to watch his Bappa, how Bappa is doing the work without doing any mistake. Next para. The bobbin would move back and forth until a wonderful ikat pattern came alive. See, the bobbin would move back and forth until a wonderful ikat pattern, that is a design. The main body of the sari with the shimmering borders. So they were preparing the sari with the shimmering, means shining borders on both the side and an elaborate pallav at one end. As your mother is wearing the sari, there in the sari there is pallav. So here they were making the saris and with the shimmering borders and both the sides, an elaborate pallav at the end. With his mother and sister, Biju would roll and press and finish cloth till it became a tight little package to be opened only to display to the customer. So after preparing that sari, Biju was helping his mother and sister to pack the sari, and it is going to display in front of the customer. Okay? Next. Biju was lost in his thoughts when Bappa tapped him on the head. Means Biju was so much fascinated about this work, so he lost in his thoughts when Bappa tapped him on the head. He was taking too much interest in this work. So he was carrying a small canvas shoulder bag with a zipper and two big cloth bundles. Now the bundles and bag is ready, and now what they are going to do? They are going to sell the clothes. So here, hey Biju, wake up. Are you ready to go? Have you said goodbye to your mother and JG Bappa, means his grandfather? His father is saying that now we are going to sell the cloth. So are you ready to go? Okay, now next page. So here Biju's father is asking that, are you ready to go? Then what Biju replied? Yes, Bappa, said Biju, suddenly alert, taking one of the bundles. Okay, he felt big and grown up. Now he is thinking that I am a big one. He is feeling that I am the grown up person, so I am going to sell this clothes. He was going to Delhi with Bappa to help him carry their bundles of the saris. His father said they might get a better price if they went directly to the ladies who wore them instead of giving them to the traders. So what they are saying, that we are going to sell the saris to the directly to the ladies who is going to wear. We are not going to give in the shop. So we will get the good money instead of that. Instead of giving them to the traders in Sambalpur or a wholesaler in some big town, it was Biju's first visit to a big city. Biju was very excited and little nervous. So here they are going to the Delhi with the Bappa to sell the saris, and directly they are not going to the wholesaler or to the traders. Directly they are going to the ladies who were wearing the saris, so they will get a good price. And Biju was very excited to sell the saris and little nervous. Okay, so here our explanation is over. Some of the words are highlighted. You can learn the spellings of those words. Okay children, so that's all for today. Thank you and God bless you all.